Hello students, welcome to this lecture. In the previous lecture we have derived the relation between impact parameter and the scattering angle theta s. In this lecture we will derive one more parameter, that is Rutherford scattering cross section. तो इसमें बच्चों हम वही चीज अज्यूम करेंगे जो हमने लास्ट आर्टिकल में अज्यूम की थी. We have a target particle with the charge Ze, and suppose a line which is passing through the center of this target particle, and we have bombarded a beam of alpha particles towards the target particles. तो यहां पे हमने ये सपोज किया है a beam of alpha particles is projected towards the target particle. So what kind of scattering cross section will be there, we will derive in this lecture. तो यहां पे हमने क्या सपोज किया है स्टूडेंट्स, सपोज वी आर ऑब्जर्विंग दी पार्टिकल्स इन दी इंपैक्ट पैरामीटर b to b plus db. सपोज दिस इज द इंपैक्ट पैरामीटर b and these particles which are approaching towards the target particle, they will firstly go towards the target particle and they will have some kind of scattering like this. Clear? And similarly, if we draw the another particles with their impact parameter from b to b plus db, they are going like this and they will have lesser scattering as compared to the previous particles with the impact parameter b. Now this length is db. Total impact parameter now is how much? b plus db, and these particles with impact parameter b plus db will observe lesser scattering. So we have this kind of diagram. So in this case, if we draw the scattering angles for these particles, suppose this is the scattering angle for the particles having the impact parameter b, and this is the scattering angle for the particles with the impact parameter b plus db. Suppose this scattering angle is theta s and this small change is d theta s. Means this angle is how much? This is theta s minus d theta s. So we have this kind of diagram. तो इसमें स्टूडेंट्स हम क्या करेंगे, हम वो अल्फा पार्टिकल्स को लेंगे जो b से b प्लस db इंपैक्ट पैरामीटर के बीच में है. तो b इंपैक्ट पैरामीटर वाले जो अल्फा पार्टिकल्स हैं वो एक सर्कल के पार्टिकल्स होंगे, और b प्लस db वाले उनका भी एक इस तरह का क्रॉस सेक्शन होगा. तो वो कौन से पार्टिकल हैं जो b इंपैक्ट पैरामीटर से b प्लस db इंपैक्ट पैरामीटर के बीच में आएंगे. तो अगर हम इसको देखें, वो ये शेडेड पोर्शन वाले पार्टिकल्स हैं. अगर हम इस रिंग को डिफाइन करें, दिस एरिया ऑफ रिंग बिटवीन दी b प्लस db एंड b, दिस इज हाउ मच? इट्स एरिया इज 2 pi b db. Clear? This is the area of the annular ring. Area of annular ring. Clear? So how many particles will be there in this ring? If I is the intensity, if I be the intensity of alpha particles, being, then particles in the annular ring will be, suppose these particles are dn naught, this is equal to I into dA. I into dA is what? This is 2 pi b into db. So this is my equation number 1. Secondly, we will also observe the counting of these particles from the scattering angle. Now, from the definition of differential scattering cross section, the number of particles scattered per unit time into the solid angle d omega are given as, this is dn, which is equal to I sigma of theta s into d omega. This is the number of particles scattering from the definition of scattering cross section, where d omega is what? This is the solid angle. It can be represented in the terms of scattering angle. This is 2 pi sine of theta s d theta s. So put the value here. This is equal to I sigma of theta s 2 pi sine theta s d theta s. So we have, this is equation number 2, and we know one more thing. As b increases, theta s will decrease. We have already proved in the previous article, जैसे जैसे हमारा इम्पैक्ट पैरामीटर बढ़ता जाता है, हमारा स्कैटरिंग एंगल कम होता जाएगा. So we will also put here negative sign in the equation number 2. Now we have one more thing, that the total number of particles incident towards the target particle in this region from B to B plus dV, they must be equal to the number of scattered particle in the solid angle d omega. Means हमारा dn naught किसके बराबर होगा? dn के बराबर होगा. So what is dn naught? This is 2 pi b dv into I. This is equal to minus of I sigma theta s into d omega, which is the solid angle. And what we have written the value for this d omega? This is 2 pi sine of theta s d theta s. So now अगर हम यहाँ से कुछ टर्म्स कैंसिल कर दें तो हमारा I दोनों साइड से कैंसिल हो जाएगा, 2 pi भी कैंसिल हो जाएगा. So what we have, b dv, this is minus sigma of theta s sine of theta s d of theta s. So what will be the value for this scattering cross section? Sigma theta s, this is equal to minus b dv divided by sine of theta s d of theta s. And students, we will write down this equation is equation number 3. In the previous article, we have derived the relation between b and theta s. B is what? This is k upon 2e cot of theta s upon 2. And if I am writing what will be the electrostatic force between this alpha particle and Ze. Alpha particle having the charge 2e. So अगर हम फोर्स को लिखें, फोर्स होगी बच्चों 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट 2e z of e by r स्क्वायर. तो फोर्स बनेगी हमारी 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट 2ze स्क्वायर अपॉन आर स्क्वायर. एंड अगर हम इसको k स्क्वायर k ओवर r स्क्वायर लिखें, so what is k? k will be 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट. मैं यहां पे लिख देता हूं पहले, k will be 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट 2ze स्क्वायर. So put this value of k in the lower equation. So 2ze square upon 2e, this cot theta s upon 2. So 2 से ये 2 कैंसिल हो गया, तो हमारा b बना स्टूडेंट्स 1/4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट ze square upon e cot theta s upon 2. So we will use this value of b in equation number 3. So theta s को हम फिर से लिखते हैं, this is equal to minus b db upon sine of थीटा एस डी थीटा एस। डी बी एंड डी थीटा एस को हम ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं एंड व्हाट इज बी? दिस इज जेड ई स्क्वायर अपॉन 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन नॉट ई into cot theta s upon 2. And what will be the value for this dv upon d theta s? This is equal to z e square upon 4 pi epsilon naught e. What is the derivative of this cot theta s upon 2? Its derivative is minus of cosecant square theta s upon 2 into 1 by 2. Clear? So the value will become dv upon d theta s. This is equal to minus z e square upon 8 pi epsilon naught e cosecant square theta s upon 2. So now students put the value for theta s. This is equal to minus, what is value of b? Z e square over 4 pi epsilon naught e cot theta s by 2. This is cos theta s by 2 over sin theta s by 2 divided by sin theta s. It can be written as 2 sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. So I can write down 2 cos theta s upon 2 sin theta s upon 2, and now multiply with the value of this dv by d theta, which is minus z e square upon 8 pi epsilon naught e cosecant square theta s by 2. So this negative will get cancelled, this cos and cos terms will get cancelled. So what will be sigma theta s? This will be z square e raised to power 4 divided by 4 into 4 pi epsilon naught square e square, and what we have, ऊपर है हमारे पास cosecant square theta s by 2 और नीचे हमारे पास दो टर्म्स आ गई sin square theta s by 2. And what is the cosecant? It is the reciprocal of sin theta. So what we are getting, cosecant 4 theta s by 2. So this is the relation for sigma of theta s, and this is very important. This is called as the Rutherford scattering क्रॉस सेक्शन. और अगर हम इसकी बात करें बच्चों, this sigma theta s, which is the Rutherford scattering cross section, it is inversely proportional to the energy of the incident particle, and it is directly proportional to the atomic number of the target particle, and it is also inversely proportional to the sin raised to power 4. और यहां हम इसको ऐसे बोल सकते हैं, इट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द cosecant raised to power 4. क्लियर? सो इसको आप ध्यान से करना. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल.